welcome to a balanced Soviet deck. I play primarily with the Soviet deck to unlock some of the prototypes, such as the T-80U, the MiG-31M, the Havoc, and if I wanted it in my deck, the Berentino, as well as the 2K22M Tunguska. So this is a Soviet deck. So let's just walk through. Again, I have supply trucks and Mi-26s, a BTR command vehicle. I don't have FOBs because I get more logistics per slot if I bring in these vehicles. These Conkers units, these are the best packed ATGM team available. I do Spetsnaz as an infantry unit. This way, when they're coming as infantry, they carry napalm rockets, very nasty against infantry. Motostrelki, just a basic army unit. VDV is more specialized. They carry a anti-tank RPG. It's very nasty. They do travel a bit slower. They only go about 18 kilometers an hour. So I bring them in these helicopters to get into advanced forward town and positions. And then here are the Marines of the pack side, the Morozkaya Pahota. On AA, I bring in a Buck M1. This is radar, so I usually bring this in mid-game after the enemy seed planes have been knocked out. And when I have this Buck M1 on the field, I will turn its radar off. If I see planes incoming, I will turn the radar on. Strela, it's infrared. Just bringing it on the field. It fires on the move, so just roll it with your column. The Tunguska, the guns on it are radar, so just turn the ballistic guns off, and it has a great Igla missile that's either infrared or optical, either way. Here's Malka, the largest firing round in the game here. Great stunning effect. And I'll bring these forward into the field and just park an Mi-26 next to them. I'll get about 5 or 6 salvos off of an Mi-26, which carries 5,000 liters. And then for the tanks, the T-55 AMV, essentially it's a armored ATGM vehicle. Carries 10 missiles, ATGM missiles, and then it's got a decent gun and decent armor on it after you're done with it. So a typical column for me, I'll roll out about 6 of these, 1 T-80U, 2 T-64 BMs, and then as these tanks get depleted, then I replace them with T-80As, okay? Again, a great missile on here compared to the T-80BV for the same price. With recon, I like the Mi-2. It's the most cost-effective recon helicopter in the game. And then I bring out 2 different infantry recon. Here, the Spetsnaz, when you bring them in as recon, they actually carry a sniper rifle. And both of these Spetsnaz units travel at 33 kilometers an hour, and I use that. I take that to use that for my advantage. On the vehicle, you'll notice I don't have multiple support vehicles. You could put the BMPT in here very easily. That's a very nice unit. But notice I don't have like Conkers Jeeps or BRDM Conkers vehicles, because look at this, all 4 of my tanks have ATGM missiles, so I don't need more ATGM vehicles on the field, okay? The Ka-50 Acula, I'm very excited about this. This is the only helicopter in the game with a stealth value. It has good stealth. And a 3,300 meter range on its air-to-ground missile. Just a very, very nasty helicopter. And then a pair of Havocs. On the plane side, if you start using the M27K, I'll tell you this, if you like the NATO Super Etendard, you will love the MiG-27K. It carries several air-to-ground missiles, as well as an air-to-ground cannon, assault ballistic weapon. It's just a great plane. The Su-27S is probably one of the best fighters in the game. It carries multiple air-to-air missiles. Its max one ranging out at about 7,000 meters. And the MiG MiG-21 SM. That's just kind of my flavor of the week. It's a very cost-effective bomber. It carries 2 area effect or cluster bombs. I can't recall which, and it comes in at 55 points. And then the MiG-31M. It's the it can rival the Tomcat in terms of lock-on distance for its fire and forget missile. It's about 10,900 meters, just under the Tomcat range. And so this MiG-31M is something I could change out, and then the MiG-21SM is something I could change out. I'll stick with this MiG-27K for a long time. My AA is set. I'll probably always have these 3 AA in here. I'm very happy with them. I shoot down a lot of NATO planes with this stuff. I'm very happy with the Conkers infantry, the Spetsnaz, the VDV. The Motostrelki and the Marines here, maybe they can be interchangeable. The Factoria just got a buff, so maybe the Factoria could come up in here and be an additional ATGM unit. But there it is. There's a balanced Soviet deck for you guys, okay? Have a great day.